Threads Through Revelation is a display of embroidered textile art, showing many images from the Book of Revelation, the last book in the Bible.
I went to the south of France and I saw Chagall's work on the Old Testament, and I thought it was really brilliant. So I thought I'd like to do something large scale. So I came back and I started on the Book of Revelation, which I absolutely love. Picture book.
The cathedrals say this exhibition is one of the largest pieces of work by a single artist in the world, and it took the Stitcher Jacqui Parkinson 3 years and 3 months to complete.
As a child, most of us stitched, don't we? Or we did once upon a time, because we had home economics and stitching. And then, I did lots of performance work. So I directed drama, and I taught in school, theatre studies. And then finally, in my 50s, I decided I wanted to stitch. So I changed professions.
But unusually for most people who might do something small, perhaps just a little embroidery cloth, which would still be quite an enormous task itself, this is a massive exhibition. Why this?
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it's connected to the theatre really, because I used to enjoy looking at the backdrops and doing the actual visual side of it. So it is like a set design. So this is just a very large stitched set design.
Jacqui estimates her work consists of 12 million stitches on over 55 square metres of embroidery.
The most amazing thing for me is that although they look very bright and glorious, they are also all prepared on old bed sheets. So they are actually stained when I get them, and quite often they're threadbare or they're patched. And I like the idea of using bed sheets because it's something that we're born in, we die in, we have our lives in, we dream, we have our nightmares, and we have joys and sorrowful times as well. So for me, it's like taking the ordinary and making it in something extraordinary.
You had a look at the tapestries.
Yes.
What did you think?
I thought they were quite one of the most fantastic things I've ever seen. I couldn't believe how much work and how much detail and it's just wonderful, just wonderful.
Are you a seamstress yourself, or you sew?
I used to dressmake when my children were young, but I don't anymore. But I couldn't take on that style of sewing. And I don't have that imagination either. It was wonderful.
Different people like different things. Some of them quite like the terrors in it, and some of them like the joyful things in it. I suppose a lot of people sit before the last panel, so they sit and contemplate it. And the last panel is about the new heaven and the new earth, and it's about starting again and all nations together, and no more tears, and just a glorious ending.
Come in when you've got plenty of time. There is so much to see, and I think there are 14 panels. Really, I think one would have to come in every day and see one a day. They are just stunning, and I don't know the Book of Revelation either, but it's still stunning.
A lot of us have creative dreams and there's things that we want to do, and I just think, well, if you can afford to do it and you have the resources to do it, have a go, reach for your dreams and visions, and what will happen will happen.
The Threads Through Revelation exhibition is on display until the 5th of November, with free guide tours also available. Shan Robins, That's TV.